Increasing the lifespan of your well should be one of your top priorities. Calling Hydro Resources is the easy solution to do just that. Since the 1940s as Hinkle Drilling and 1999 as Hydro Resources, they have been providing groundwater service and solutions to ag producers, municipalities, and more. Whether it's well drilling and construction, pumping system design and installation, controls, pump services and maintenance, or well services and rehabilitation, Hydro Resources is the answer. Find out more information at hydroresources.com. With locations in Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas, they have a wide service area, so let them help you with your groundwater needs today.
Welcome to the Hydro Resources Community Brunch on Dry River Radio. Each week we visit a different community in southwest Kansas to see what they have going on. If you miss a part of the show, no problem. Visit our Facebook or YouTube pages or even our website at dryriverservices.com. Now for your Hydro Resources Community Brunch, here's your host, Joey Dean.
And welcome to your Hydro Resources Community Brunch. I'm your host, Joey Dean. We're doing it audio this week. Had a lot going on. Couldn't quite secure what we wanted to do, but we do have a guest, two very special guests actually, Sarah and Casey from the VFW in Dodge City, and thank you both for joining me this week.
Glad to be here.
So you guys have a lot going on. I think people always think about the bingo, but they don't necessarily know about all the other things that go on, including this morning, as this airs here on Saturday morning. You guys, at the first Saturday of every month, have a coffee thing, right?
Yes. The first Saturday of every month, we do a Veterans Comrade Coffee, and that runs from 7:30 to like 10:30. We have coffee, different types of drinks, donuts. We have that stuff going on. We actually rotate between Fort Dodge, so we can incorporate those vets out there, the American Legion and the VFW. So we rotate around every month. Today we'll be at the American Legion, and just come on down. Gets a chance to meet other vets in the community, talk about any issues. I mean, it's just kind of a, come down and chat if you want, hang out, drink coffee, whatever. We talk about VA issues or issues with the VA or success with the VA, and just kind of some networking, really.
So you guys have the coffee. You also have on Sunday this weekend, that's the first Sunday of every month you do this breakfast. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what exactly is it?
Oh, it's full breakfast. It's biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns. I knew I was forgetting something. Fruit cocktail. All for $15. All you can eat.
That's a great price. And the guy behind me, the gentleman behind me, he's not forgetting the hash browns. I don't forget any of the hash browns are one of my favorites too. Yeah. In fact, we were talking about coming this, hopefully, if I get back home and everything in time, because I'm playing in Moscow Saturday night. So the hope is to be able to get up and early enough to get over here, because I love me an all-you-can-eat breakfast. And you guys, everything you listed off is just awesome.
$15, 10 years and older, $15, all you can eat. And I really don't think you can go anywhere in town and have a all you can eat for $15. We did have a cost raise, a price raise this year, but the cost of food has gone up. I mean, that's pretty evident. Everyone's buying groceries. So, we're not getting a discount. We're paying price too. And we went with $15. A lot of people, why didn't you go 11 or 12? Well, we were at $10 for like 8 years. And we looked at the price in the future and we thought 15, and that way that'll carry us a long time into the future. We don't have to do $1 next year and $1 next year. I don't want to dog the post office, but every year they've got a different price change. So we didn't want to be like that. But again, it's all you can eat. And that money raised after paying our expenses, that goes into operations. A lot of people don't know what it actually takes to have this building open and be here. but our operating cost for 2024 was around $45,000. You know, I mean, we're self-funded. We have to come up with the money somewhere. So that's part of the reason for the price increase.
So you have the coffee and then the breakfast, and you're right, $15. I've got an 8-year-old son, so he falls underneath the 10-year-old.
Yeah, you can get it for $8.
So $8. So $38. The wife and kid and I can get all you can eat breakfast. You're right. You can't go anywhere else and spend that for 3 people. We do it all the time, and we're spending upwards of $40, $50 for breakfast or lunch or whatever. And heck, the all you can eat deal, I can eat a lot. So.
Yeah, if you go away hungry, that's your fault. But the money, I mean, you're helping a good cause. You're helping the veterans of foreign wars continue our mission of helping veterans, their families, and the community. So, again, that goes back into our operating cost. The VFW does a lot more things than the old, bingo. When you hear VFW, most time the first thing that comes to your mind is bingo and old guys sitting at the bar drinking, smoking, and telling stories.
Right.
That's not really the VFW anymore. There's a lot of stuff we do that people don't realize.
Yeah, and just talking with you, you and I have known each other a couple of years now, and talking with you of the changes that you guys have had here with the canteen and everything next door. The upgrades you've had. You just had plumbing redone. You just had a new roof put on. You guys are constantly upgrading the building here that, serves not just the veterans, but the community as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, 100%. And this is an old building, so, it's a lot of things, the electrical, the plumbing. I mean, the roof, that was a huge problem. Roof has been a problem on this building for a long time. And, they've tried fundraising in the past, and then, just something would come up and just didn't quite work out. And we really, put our nose to the grindstone, I guess to say, back in December of 2023 and decided how we were going to approach this and what we were going to do. And, thanks to the community, we had a lot of generous donations and people attending our fundraiser events, and we did some raffles. So people buying tickets, it seemed impossible when we started, and it happened in 14 months or so. So, now we're continuing plumbing. We're trying to update the building, trying to get things more efficient. We're changing out the lighting to LEDs. So we're trying to make it easier for us to pay those operating costs too. And you talked about the canteen. For years, this place was a membership. To get in the canteen, you had to be a member, a post member, an auxiliary member, or a guest with one of those, a post or auxiliary member. And, it wasn't really losing money, but it wasn't doing as well as we thought it could do. So at one of our monthly post meetings, we put it on the floor about, changing our liquor license type and everything. And, the majority went for it, and we changed our liquor license, and now we're a general, I think we're a DE or whatever, general drinking establishment. And, that really opened up a lot of opportunity, because then we brought in pool tables for the pool leagues and darts for the dart leagues. And, it just opened up and took a lot of the hassle out of having to worry about being a member and checking ID card or member cards and, stuff like that. So we're coming on a year. It's actually November when we started that. So we're coming on a year. I'd say it's been a success so far for the canteen.
I've had a lot of fun over there. I know other people have too. You guys have live music over there. I've played over there a number of times. I know other people have too in the Dodge City area. You also had, I was here last Friday, and you guys had trivia going on.
Yep. Adam Raybon, he's one of our members. He big into trivia and stuff. I don't know where he gets all these weird facts and all this stuff, but he wanted to kind of take that on, and I was like, have at it. And Adam's a really great. I mean, unfortunately, he works out of town during the week, but when he's here on the weekends, he's fully involved. And he actually got donations to purchase the microphone equipment and everything we have over there. So shout out to Adam. But yeah, he's ran trivia night, and Kisner Electric sponsored the first night. And, I think it was 101st, 52nd, and 25 third. And I think he had a real good turnout. I mean, everybody seemed to have a good time. So I think his next one's planned actually for Halloween, the 31st. So I think he's going to do like a costume party and trivia.
I like it. I don't think I have a show on Halloween this year. That's weird. I might have to come out to that. For the canteen, though, it is 21 and up, right?
21 and up, yeah. We, we've had people try to bring in kids and stuff. And really, I mean, that's our choice, so we just don't want to deal with that. Our bartenders are all volunteers, and we, they do check IDs if they feel like somebody might be questionable, but we just don't want to put that extra burden on them. We're just on 21 and up, and we're going to keep it that way, and it just makes life a little bit easier.
We're talking with Casey and Sarah from the VFW in Dodge City. You mentioned raffles. You guys have a raffle coming up or going on right now that you'll be drawing on Sunday, right?
Yes, yes. So, we are continuing again to pay for the upgrades and stuff like that. We've come up with fundraiser raffles, worked with several local businesses. I think it was this year or last year, I couldn't remember for sure, but we did team up with Easy Ink Tattoo Studio, and we did a raffle with them. It was very successful. And this year, I was actually getting Great Western Tire, getting the tire repaired for my work truck, and kind of had the idea about a set of tires. So I went and talked to Sarah, and that Sarah and Chris up there at Great Western Tire, and I pitched my idea to them, and they said, "Yeah, we'll do it." So I was like, "Do a set of 4 new tires, mountain balance, and up to a $1,200 value. That'd cover most vehicles."
Right.
Great, let's do it. So 250 tickets, $20 a ticket. We're going to draw Sunday. We decided we had it some slow going. We're just going to head and wait till Sunday and draw. Give breakfast one last chance to maybe get some people in on it and make that happen. And again, that's for 4 new tires, up to a $1,200 value, mountain balance for $20.
I got my ticket. I'm excited.
I know,
Number 69. I'm living the dream over
Yeah, I need to buy a ticket myself. Everyone needs a set of tires.
I've got my tickets in there.
Well, and it's funny because the wife had just said to me before we came in last week, and you told us about that. She had just said to me that the tires on the truck that she drives to work almost every day need to be replaced. And so I was like, oh, all right, that's another expense, because tires on, old 2002 Chevy Silverado, they ain't cheap. And so, that's $700, $800 easy. And they're great over at Great Western Tire. They've done the tires on both my vehicles a number of times. Sarah's awesome. And so, yeah, it's perfect time. I told her, I was like, if we can hold off a little bit, I might win some tires.
There you go.
It's worth that $20 shot.
It is. We're talking with Casey and Sarah here at the VFW. You guys do the raffles. You do everything. There's so much that you guys actually do, and it's a volunteer deal, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All our members volunteer. There's nobody's compensated. Like I said, our bartenders, like on the canteen side, they work for tips. Everyone volunteers for bingo, the breakfast, the taco nights. It's all volunteers. So
That's incredible.
yeah, it takes a team here, and we always are looking for some extra help too. So hopefully, some of our members or something that's not currently involved will hear this and want to jump in here and throw some hands. But that'd be great. We need some help. Other things at the VFW, you're talking about all the things, but, right now, currently, we got the Patriots Pin and Voice of Democracy going on, and that's actually an essay contest. The Patriots Pin is for 6th through 8th grade, so junior high level, and then the Voice of Democracy is for 9 through 12. So, there's cash prizes available, then it moves on to higher level you do, the better you do. Like the Voice of Democracy, if you were to go all the way to the national level and win, that's $35,000.
Oh, wow.
So good chunk of change. So we have the applications here, or you can go to vfw.org under programs, and you can print off an application, tells you what the theme is this year. And those are due back to us actually on the 31st. So you have to have your essay submitted by the 31st. We also do the Maher Teacher Citizenship Award, for teachers and stuff. We actually had a national winner here, 2 years ago? One of our members actually won at the national level.
Oh, wow.
So, it was Eugene Struzik, and he actually was awarded, some plaques and stuff like that, but his school received $1,000.
Wow.
And I'm not sure I tried to get him to buy ice cream, but that didn't go over. But
that's a lot of ice cream.
I know. But I think they put it to use towards a library or something like that. So went to a good cause. So we got those programs going on. First responder, that's another thing. So every year we have a first responder recognition program for EMTs. law enforcement, and firefighters. So, last year for the law enforcement, Sergeant Ruben Vela from Dodge City PD, he was recognized. I think he won our post and district level, I believe.
I think so.
So, pretty good deal there. I went down to City Hall meeting here a couple weeks ago and asked the city commissioners to, push this out to their department heads and, recognize those guys, guys and girls. And it costs nothing to do it, just a little bit of time. And, we really appreciate what the first responders do at our community breakfast every month, which is Sunday. They eat for free if in uniform. And most of those guys will just donate anyways, but we're glad to have them. It's just a little token of appreciation that we can do for them. I know there's more, but mine's kind of running a blank right now.
You guys also rent out the building too, right?
Yes. So part of our community involvement is, we do rentals for, parties, graduation, family reunions. We also recently had the local Narcotics Anonymous group. They're actually renting our facility now for their meetings and stuff, and that's been really great. Talking with them, their attendance at the meetings has increased with the different location. And I don't know if that's because of the location or just a nicer facility, but it's been a win-win. Really glad to have them here.
Well, it is a central location in Dodge City, and it is a very nice facility you guys have here. As we're talking with members of the VFW, the commander and assistant commander in chief.
Sarah's the junior vice.
Junior vice commander. Okay,
She's gonna be working her way up here pretty soon.
We're talking with them here at the VFW. You guys just had bingo tonight, and then like we discussed earlier in the interview here, tomorrow is, what is it, coffee?
Yeah, Veterans Comrade Coffee.
Veterans Comrade Coffee. Sunday is the community breakfast, all you can eat breakfast for $15. All you can eat. That's awesome.
And it starts what, at
7:30 to 11.
7:30 to 11.
7:30 to 11 on Sunday. While you're here, you can get a $20 ticket for some free tires.
Yep.
You can win some free tires.
And if you don't have time to come in and eat, we do have to-go boxes. So you can come in, get your food, and go home, or
I might send Jen. That might be what I do. If I'm too tired to come in, I'll just send her to bring me back some food. That's a plan.
We can get you hooked up.
You guys do so much, and I'm really thankful to know you guys and be able to work with you. I know that this building is transformed a lot, and the reputation of the VFW itself has transformed over the last couple of years as well. So hats off to you guys for everything that you've done.
Appreciate that.
Anything else of note, how people can get a hold of you if they want to become a VFW member or anything like that? What they need to do?
Again, the VFW.org website has a lot of information about eligibility and stuff like that. Basically, a veteran of a foreign war, just like in the name. There's qualifying service or campaign ribbons and everything. And unfortunately, because of the eligibility requirements, we do probably miss out on a lot of members, but they are eligible. Majority of, almost all of them are eligible for the American Legion. So, we're joint. I think all of us we're dual members, the American Legion and the VFW. So we got a good working relationship with them. Also here in Dodge City is the American GI Forum. So we got members of each organization that falls into the Veterans Council. So there's some veteran activity in Dodge. We're trying to work together to, I don't want to say survive, but it is kind of a survival type scenario.
And if somebody wants to find out like what's going on with the VFW, is your Facebook page?
We do.
Probably
We pretty much, we have a website as well we're still working on, but our Facebook page, VFW Post 1714 Dodge City, pretty much post all of our stuff there. One of our projects currently, we're trying to raise funds for one of those electronic marquee boards, like the college has and everybody else around town.
Right.
We're hoping next year we can have something in place so we can, Kathy or somebody can upload information from here to shoot it straight out there and let you know bingo time, breakfast time, hours open, whatever. I mean, help advertise community events.
You had still got that old school board out there. It had my name on it last week, and I'm not gonna lie, I was nerding out a little bit, like super excited that
Yeah,
my name was
that's
on the board. So
Yeah, we got that arrow sign now, and I need to go update it, but I figured I'd give you another week of.
I appreciate that.
Might confuse everybody for Saturday night.
Well, thank you guys for joining me this week, and we'll look forward to this weekend. You guys got a big weekend ahead of you, and hopefully somebody like me wins the tires, and hopefully everything goes well for you guys moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate your support, and coming out. Everything you've done, come out and play, and I mean, you've been in the canteen, I think 2 or 3 times, I think, and then the big hall here last week, and it's good. It's always entertaining.
Yeah, I try. Well, thank you guys so much, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That is Casey and Sarah with the VFW Post 1714 here in Dodge City on this week's Community Brunch. Check us out on Facebook on the Dry River Radio Facebook page. We'll share the VFW's page on there as well. And of course, you can find out about next week's show on our page as well. This has been the Hydro Resources Community Brunch right here on Dry River Radio.
Increasing the lifespan of your well should be one of your top priorities. Calling Hydro Resources is the easy solution to do just that. Since the 1940s as Hinkle Drilling and 1999 as Hydro Resources, they have been providing groundwater service and solutions to ag producers, municipalities, and more. Whether it's well drilling and construction, pumping system design and installation, controls, pump services and maintenance, or well services and rehabilitation, Hydro Resources is the answer. Find out more information at hydroresources.com. With locations in Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas, they have a wide service area, so let them help you with your groundwater needs today.
This has been the Hydro Resources Community Brunch on Dry River Radio. Join us next week to see what community we visit next. As always, you can catch up on episodes on our Facebook or YouTube pages or at dryriverservices.com.